So what are you doing? I thought you were supposed to be Christmas shopping, and looks to me more like you're wig shopping. And there's nothing wrong with that, of course. But what I would do maybe is make a list and give it to your family. Pick out your favorite wigs and let them buy you one, or two, or three, depending on how generous Santa wants to be with you this year. That's what I'd do. But anyhow, here I am back in my studio. My studio, don't make no mistake, my studio is my bathroom because I can come in here and not be bothered by any of the other household noises. So this is where I shoot most of my content. And I do use a green screen, so I have a variety of backgrounds in my videos. It might look like I live in several different houses, but I don't. It's a green screen. All right, you cats have to go. You cats have to go. Let me turn this off. Let's talk about Leoni. Leoni is a long, layered, glamorous, slightly waved, just past the shoulder length wig. Brought to you by the Alexander Couture Collection, courtesy of René of Paris. And this is another one of those winter wigs that gives you all the luxury features at a more budget price. And René of Paris really does a good job of doing that. She has multi-dimensional blonde and medium brown roots. And I just love the color. It is gorgeous. And you've got the money pieces right around the face, right where they should be. Look at this lighter blonde highlight there and there. Yeah, that is well done. That is well done, my friends. This is a heat-defiant fiber. And let me tell you how soft and wonderful this fiber feels. Yeah, that is Leoni. Very, very sexy look. Let me get you a close-up here. There is a lace front on Leoni. She's got darker knots, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It's so well done, you don't even notice. So, good job. Good job. Yeah. And this is definitely a throw and go wig. You don't have to do a lot of primping. Maybe a little bit of lifting if you want more volume. It's that simple. I can feel some permatease in the crown area here. Very nicely done. Is Leoni for everyone? And I'm going to be honest about this. I feel that there is a portion of the wig wearing community, which are the more mature wig wearers. They kind of get left out in the cold with a lot of these styles. You could wear this if you're more mature, but your eye will be drawn downwards, okay? And you want to get as much lift as you can when you're a woman of a certain age. For instance, you want to accentuate the cheekbones and not draw attention to what's going on down here. That's just my opinion. I take bone structure into consideration. I mean, when I was a stylist working in the salon and somebody would come in and say, hey, just give me what you think would look good on me. Well, I would take into consideration the shape of their face, their bone structure, the length of their neck, and their body type. Chances are, if you're working on a more petite woman with really nice features, she's going to look great in a pixie. But if you're working on a bigger woman who might have a short neck, a bigger body mass, I'm not so sure a pixie would be the best style for her. So, I mean, it's an individual thing. It just depends. Some bigger women look great in short little sassy cuts, but for the most part, I think a mid-length or bob style is the way to go on most bigger women. Now let me show you Leoni's cap. Hello, this is me, wigless. It's always a shock to see somebody like that, isn't it? All right, well, here is her cap, and she is open wefted throughout. Very well constructed cap. She has, these are the hook and loop extenders. Okay, velvet ear tabs. And the parting area, which looks like a dedicated part. And I guess that would be a dedicated left side part. This is your lace front. As I mentioned, the lace front is not extended, but you do get enough. You do get enough coverage with this for this style. She is a very soft texture. And I just want to show you, you can see how transparent that parting area is. That is very believable when you have that on your head. So again, this is a very budget-friendly style with a lot of luxury features. Okay, let's step outside and see how Leoni looks in the natural outdoor lighting. Okay, everyone, here I am wearing Leoni in Cinder Toffee Rooted outside in natural daylight. Hello, world. I'm wearing Leoni. Nobody seems to care. Let me do a turn around here. Beautiful day here in southern Nevada. Yeah, I know, don't be a hater. Listen, it's usually like 120 degrees out here, all right? We get about, 3 good months out of the year where we can actually go outside without melting. Yeah, if I brought this out in the summertime, even though it's a heat-resistant wig, it would probably melt in the sun. Just kidding. Let's talk about the color a little bit. I want to read to you what the manufacturer says about the color Cinder Toffee Rooted. This exquisite mid-blonde shade is a work of art, and it's featuring a harmonious blend of beige brown burnt toffee, blonde and gold highlights expertly woven throughout the hair. The root regrowth shade is a medium brown that seamlessly transitions into the midlands. Is that right? Midlands? Midlands? I think they mean mid-length. Midlands, mid-length, and ends, creating a natural and fashion-forward hair color. And what I'm going to do is put a picture of the manufacturer's stock photo of the color swatch right next to me here, so you can compare what it looks like on the internet as opposed to what I actually got. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful mixture of blondes with a medium brown root and wonderful highlights around the face. So here you have the beautiful Leoni, worn a little bit off the face. I put a little comb in there, little decorative comb. The wig cap is an average cap, and it's a very nice fit, considering. Yeah, I do have a little bit of bio hair showing, but there's a lot of hair to cover that. There is a lot of camouflage. So while I'm playing around with her, I just want to mention that I do so appreciate that you clicked on my channel today. I am a small wig channel, and there's a lot of competition out there. There are a lot of wig gurus, and myself, I watch numerous wig review videos before I decide to actually buy a wig. And I love seeing the styles on different types of people and different body types, of course. I think I've mentioned this before. If everybody you look at is petite, the wig is going to look a certain way on them. And then you put that same wig on a bigger girl like me, and it's going to look totally different. So it's always a good idea to shop around a little bit. You can do a little window shopping and get kind of an idea of how that wig is going to look on you. Now, I did come across a video the other day of a wig influencer who was kind of, there's no easy way to say it, kind of dissing newer wig reviewers as not being experienced enough or expert enough in their wig journey, and might give you false information or mislead you in some way. And to that I say this: there is no regulation in the wig industry. There is no licensing, there's no certification, there's nothing like that. Everybody that's on here that's doing wig reviews is speaking solely from their own individual experience, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's something that everybody can resonate with. Okay, a lot of the wig wearing experience is by trial and error. Some people do have more experience than others. They've been doing it a lot longer, and they're the OGs, and they got the street cred, and good for them. Okay, you should, by all means, be listening to them. But you also want to get fresh ideas from different wig influencers. In my particular case, I happen to be a licensed cosmetologist. I was actually licensed in 3 different states. I worked on the Las Vegas Strip doing hair, and I had a 22-year career as a stylist, a salon owner, and a color correction artist. So, and I also did makeup, for that matter. We used to do wedding parties when I worked at the MGM salon, and I used to do makeup there. So I'd say that gives me a little bit of credibility, even though I've only been wearing wigs since about 2019. So take any tidbit of information you can get from anyone that's on the same journey as you, anything that resonates with you, and run with it. I say watch all the wig reviewers you can. And I definitely invite you to watch me. My name is Suzanne Harper. This is The Sharper View. I'd love to have you in my community. So please hit the like and subscribe button. And that will allow me to stay in your feed, and let's get to know each other. But in the meantime, don't forget about Leoni, especially for Christmas. Okay, she's beautiful. All right, and I will talk to you in the next one. Mwah. Love you all. Have a great day. Bye.